Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I'm here with my first Project Life video. This is the month of January, and hopefully you've got almost 45 minutes to kill, and that you have your cup of coffee and maybe a little snack because you might get hungry because this one is a long one. It is 40 minutes long almost, and I don't know. I think it's because like it's been such a long time since I did December daily because I did it Project Lifestyle. I don't know, it took me forever. You're going to see, I'm going to go down this rabbit trail. Real time, it was 42 minutes. Now I sped this part up times 8 because I found it was like too long. And, but I want you guys to see how things actually, how long they actually take. Like this 2-page spread, Project Life, took me 3 hours to make. Now, the first hour, I don't like to say it was totally wasted, but it was pretty much totally wasted except for the parts where I'm cutting apart these photos. Because I go down this path, and if you watched me while I was doing my December daily, I kind of decided to um, pick a couple of colors and then go with it, right? So I thought I'm going to do the same here because I know it's just going to take me forever. So I just picked the first cart that is on my, it's like a little container from IKEA, and it has little slots in it, and it's perfect for Project Life because it has a place for the 3x4s and a place for the 4x6. It's almost like they made it for three. I think it's to fit inside your Rascog containers, and a lot of people are using the Rascog for Project Life. I don't have myself one of those yet, but I don't have room in the scrap room that I have right now, but I plan on getting a couple for when I'm in my new scrap room because I know that I'll have plenty of room in there. So in the next few months, the closest IKEA to us is 13 hours away. It's in Montreal. And last year, when we were in the States, I wanted to go to an IKEA so bad, and the closest one was almost an hour away, and nobody wanted to go except for me. So I could have pushed the issue, you know what I mean? I could have like made the puppy face look and like the lip and everything, but they didn't want to go. So I was like, okay, well, I'll have to order it online then. And my husband said, that's fine. So um, I'll just order it online. So anyway, it took me a few minutes. I sat down the night before and I went through all my pictures of January, and I took a whole lot more than what I thought. I was so impressed. I don't think I took enough to do a weekly spread, not yet. And I'm not saying that I'm going to change it to a weekly spread anytime soon or if I'm going to, but I was really impressed with the number of pictures that I've taken for January, and I've checked my February because today's the 25th, yeah. And so a few more days and February's done, and I have a ton of pictures for February, and with the opportunity to take, a few more because there's still like 3 days left of February, and there's a few things that I want to take pictures of. So really impressed. And if we do end up building, I may change it to a weekly one because I want to take, pictures of the progress and everything of the building. So like I said, I sat down the night before with my pick frame app and decided I'm going to do, X amount of 3x4s, and then I'm going to do X amount of the little 2x2s. And for me, Project Life is as an overview of your life. And that's the kind of stuff that I want to put in there. I want to put, the trips to the hockey games and the storms that we get and my orders that come in, the type of TV shows that we watch, stuff that we, like in January, we watched the gold medal on TV and for the Canada Games, the Canada, it was the World Juniors and Canada won the gold medal and that kind of stuff. So, whether it's big pictures or not, that doesn't matter. I want to do a whole bunch of little journaling and it kind of gives an overview of everything. Like we're still having fun going through the December daily and kind of seeing everything that we did in December. It was fun to see. I don't think I'd want to do a daily one of your life because, oh my goodness, that would be, I guess that's what the week is about, right? Is the daily stuff, because you would fit a whole week on a 2-page spread. So you're supposed to take a picture of every day. And like I said, I may get to that, but I didn't want to overwhelm myself. So I want to start with this, like bite off a little bit to chew, and see, because December daily, as much as I totally loved it, totally enjoyed it, had so much fun, it was overwhelming to do. And one, because I did a video every day, so I had to edit and all this stuff and voiceover, and I'm sure that's what it is, and upload a video every day. And then I did a video of adding the pictures, and I had set myself a time limit, like it had to be done by the end of the year, which I succeeded. Everything was in, and now that it's done, I'm totally glad. Come this December, am I going to do it again? Absolutely. I had so much fun, except I'm going to be a little smarter. I'm going to start in October gathering my stuff, maybe even start doing the pages at the end of October so I can span them out a little bit so that by the 1st of December, if I can have most of my pages done, I'll be totally excited. Now you can tell this is like where I went down this rabbit trail, and I just picked the first card that I saw, and it was from my midnight edition. So I said, okay, I'm just going to go with black, white, and oranges, which is fine until I get to these DIY life documented. And I didn't do a haul for that, but I got basically the whole collection of life documented DIY because I knew I was going to do a lot of project life this year. And it has, of course, all the months from January till December. Well, January was blue. So everything in this collection, everything that's for January is aqua or teal or blue. You know what I mean? Like a type of blue. So I was like, oh, now I want it. So even though I keep going here and I'm trying to find embellishments and everything that is orange, I went through my my little word stickers and my little labels. And what I did was I had those labels in a drawer in one of my, in my desk. And I took that and I put it with my Project Life cards because I know I'm going to be flipping through that a lot and I'm going to be using them a lot. So I went through those and grabbed everything that was orange. But even at this point, I'm like, this is not working. I don't have enough orange things. And so now I'm even going to look for orange washi tape. And then at one point, I just walk away because, it's just not going for me. And I did this, well, I was going to say late at night, but late for me, it was like, 9-ish or something. And I go to bed at 10. And so, 45 minutes later, I just couldn't think anymore. So I'm like, you know what? Just sleep on it, come back to it tomorrow and see how you feel about it. So now it's the next day, and the first thing I do is I just take off all the orange and black cards. And I decide to go with the color that were in that life documented because I thought, you know what? By following that, basically your colors are chosen for you every month. Like January was blue, February's pink, March is, and then I know that all those embellishments in the life documented is going to be the right color for my project life. So right off the bat, I know I'm going to have um, things that are going to coordinate. And two, I can start planning ahead a little bit. So I'm going to get a container and I'm going to make little sort of like envelopes or whatever, or little pockets, and then I'm going to put like February on it. And then every time I find, a sticker or an embellishment or anything like that that is in the right color, I'm going to stick it in there so that when I am ready to do that month, everything is going to be in there. And I'm sure as the year goes on, like this is the first year I've been collecting Project Life stuff forever. And I think I've been wanting to do it. Mason is 2. It must be at least 6 years because it was a long time before Mason was even here. And I just wanted to do it. And, so I have a ton of page protectors. I have the cards. I have, the Project Life kits. I have a ton of kits. And so it's time that I actually start doing it, right? So it feels good to get these cards onto a layout, like actually, or in the page protectors and actually done. So there's a few things that were in my January hip kit that I'm going to bring over to my Project Life. There was a little badge that said Happy New Year. So I thought that was perfect for, my Project Life. So I'm going to stick it right there to the left of that card. And so it's just, I put a little label there and then I put Happy New Year. And while I'm packing, I found these Studio Calico rub-ons in one of the Project Life kits. So I just put them with my stuff here. So I just took out January. And I'll just keep this font until maybe I'll do it every second month. So it doesn't, when I eventually run out, it won't be so obvious, I guess. So basically what I did was the day before I think I'd shared before that I was trying to journal on some regular layouts, and then I realized that I had 0 page protectors. And I went to Michael's and they didn't sell the 60 package of Project Life Becky Higgins, the regular 12 by 12. And I mean, to buy them in packages of 12 would just be ridiculous because, I have all of last year's layouts to put away plus more. So one day I was just on Studio Calico's site and I thought, oh, Project Life. And I went to check and they had the Becky Higgins 12 by 12 page protectors. So I ordered a pack and you saw I brought the top of the box there, and that's what I put my layouts in. And now it's sitting beside me and I'm just bringing one card in at a time and working on it because I figured with the 2 big page protectors there with all the cards all laying there, it was kind of overwhelming for me and probably for you to be looking at. And then I would have had no room to actually work on the cards because I would have had to keep moving it around. So the second card, the first card first, I took my roller date stamp from Heidi Swap and I just put January 1st to January 31st, 2015 because I'm doing, a full month. Then the second card was a picture of Mason at one of the games, and he loves this arena because we can go right down by the ice, and to the right of him is the players. They're right there, so he loves that. And then they took a team picture, and once they were done, they brought in Mason. He went right where the goalie was, and anyway, they call him the team mascot. And then, so I put big fan under the picture of him watching the game, or, next to the picture that they took with him, and I put team mascot. And then my journaling, which I've done already, I just put Mason loves to go in the dressing room before and after the game. And they took a team picture and included him. And he thought he was tickled pink. Like he thought that was awesome because he knows about pictures, you know. And then I put a little label at the top, and then I just put Predators, which is the name of the team. Now the next card, whew, this is going really fast. I'm way behind. I took a picture of the treadmill and how many steps I had done that day. And I just put get healthy. The one, and I put a label and a few enamel dots. The one next to that was when Canada won the gold medal. And I just put thumbs up, gold medal. I put the date actually on that, January 5th. And I said, love it when they play good hockey, to do their best, win or lose. And then the one next to that is just a geotag. And I just put, like I said, from that life document, it says January, and then it's the month 1. And then I put have I put that there yet? No, I haven't done that, Kurt. So the one next to that is a picture of an order from Simon Says Stamp, and I just put January order from Simon Says Stamp. So many fun things. And then I just put a little speech bubble that says, I'm just saying, love it. And I end up going back and adding a lot of stuff because I walk away again, and I step away because I ended up working on this part for about an hour. And then I thought, you know what? When you do your scrapbook pages, and that's how I did my December daily too, I picked all my embellishments, a whole bunch in the same color. I throw it in a bowl or in the middle of the page, and then I start dividing it between the cards. Why are you going from card to card to card to card? It's taken forever. So I'm going to end up stopping the recording and doing that, picking a bunch of embellishments, and you'll see at what point I do that. So the next card is about, I'm going to call them the picks. So my January picks, the 2 shows that I want to talk about. One is Parenthood, and it finished in January, and I was so sad. If you have not watched Parenthood, this is the best, it was the best show on TV. If you want a show that you laugh, you cry, you feel every emotion possible in one show, and you feel good, like it's just good TV, like it's about brothers and sisters, and it's just good TV. I haven't met a person that watched Parenthood and said that they didn't like it. Everyone loves Parenthood. And Craig T. Nielsen is in this, and he is amazing. And it's a just good group of characters, and just a good storyline altogether. So for the journaling, I just put favorite show of all time. And then there's a little speech bubble that says this never gets old. And then I just put on the left of it, I'm so sad this show's over. I really loved it. Now, my next show that I want to sort of remember that I watched anyway, my husband doesn't watch this one. It's called Person of Interest. And this show just really makes you think what computers and people could do with computers. Super, really good show. And the guy that was in Lost, the one that you just love to hate in Lost, I can't remember his name, but he had little glasses, and he's in this, but you actually, Harold, in this show, and you actually get to love him in this show. So, but really good show. And then the next card, and this is when I come back, and you can tell, like on the side of me, I have all these embellishments now. Love it. I have tons. I can just grab from there. I went through my sticker sheets with my little EK Success powder tool, took the stickiness off all the stickers, so everything is in there. And I don't know if I showed this to you yet because I was looking down at the card, but I have a little tray to the left of me, and everything that I'm going to want to use for my project life, I'm going to throw in that. It's got 3 separate containers, and I'm going to throw everything in there. And then when I'm working on my project life, I can just grab whatever loose things are in there and, use them. For example, for the January hip kit, it came one of the LE Studio Avalicious, the Avalicious, I think it's Avalicious, the cork embellishments. There was a whole bunch that were the days of the week. Well, for my regular scrapbooking, I had no use for it, but I brought it over to my project life, and on this month I only used one, but I'm just going to keep it there, and I'm going to use it every month, and I might just use one a month, so I'll have enough for 6 more months. So, and that's fine. And so while the camera was off, I just went through my stash of washi tape. I found a whole bunch of washi tape that kind of relates to project life. So one of them is like Monday or Sunday to Saturday, and then it says today. And then I found a whole bunch of little stickers, and those came from the Life Documented line that I just got from Simon Says Stamp, those stickers right there. And they're just a bunch of little words, and they're awesome. I'm gonna use them throughout this project, project life, for the next few months, so that I keep in that little container, and I'll be able to draw from it all the time. And then the last card, it's just about tournaments, and every month until they're done, like January, February, and March, they have a tournament per month. So January, they had a tournament. They didn't do very well in it, but that's okay. I still love tournaments. They're my favorite kind of hockey, because you usually get to play different teams that you're used to. So I just put love this, and then I put tournament. This is my favorite part of hockey. Nothing is I like more than 5 hockey games in a weekend. And then I put this right here, and then I just put some words there. No whining, lesson learned, document this, always remember. And they're lucky to be able to do this, to that their parents are committed to bringing them. And I mean, sometimes it's away and you have to pay for the hotel, and so the kids that get to do this, they are lucky. So January, we ended up getting a ton of snow. And now I went on the Weather Network, and they actually have like a month thing. So and I haven't had a chance to write it down yet, but everything else I wrote down right away. But this, where it was on my phone and I'm recording with my phone, I couldn't really, look at it. But I'm going to put on there, all the days that it snowed, the amount of snow, because that's going to be interesting to know, like later on, how much snow we ended up getting. And so in a week, we had 4 feet 1 inches. And then in 2 weeks, we had over, it was close to 6 feet of snow in 2 weeks. So it is ridiculous. So in February, I'm going to have pictures of the hills, almost mountains of snow that we have, on the side of the roads. And, there's just so much snow that the city has nowhere to find it. Like they're going 24/7 removing the snow. Like there's some places on the streets where you're supposed to have 2 lanes of traffic, and it was down to 1 lane, and because they had to use 1 lane for the snow until they were able to clean it up. So that made for some pretty dangerous driving. Like there's one specific spot near our Costco. You're on a street where you have 2 lanes to turn, but then when you get to the other side of the light, there's only 1 lane. So talk about dangerous, because then the outside lane, like the right side lane, the left lane had a lane, but the outside lane didn't. So then they had nowhere to go. So quite a few close calls that I saw. So I don't even know if they had any accidents or whatever, but So for that snow card, I just took a little card that was from October afternoon, and it said hello, and then I had some little jelly bean soup, tiny stickers, and I put enough snow, and then there was another little arrow from October afternoon, and it just said currently, and just some stickers, some washi tape that looks like snow, and then I took one of my flare badges that was from Chic Tags, and just says brr. And then the next card, I talk about how in January I got a couple of planners, and one is called, it's from Emily Lay, and it's called a home base binder, and this is perfect to keep things organized, you know, if we build, whether we build this year or next year. I'm not even saying right now, we will see. And but I'll have my binder. Everything can be organized in there. There's a place in there to do your meal planning too, your budget, everything. It's awesome. Love this book. Then, but I needed one that had a daily, and I have Erin Condren, and that is a weekly look. So that, what I'm going to do is my Erin Condren I'm going to use for, there's 3 divisions. So I'm going to use one for my blog, one for my Facebook group, and one for my YouTube channel. And because I want to get working on all those 3 a whole lot more this year. As soon as I can start feeling a little better, I'm going to start working on those. And then, but I needed something for my daily life, because I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get done at home. And so I saw Maggie Milo, Lisa, here on YouTube. She showed this purposeful planner, and I didn't even finish her video. I went to, it's Corey Clark's site, and she had none of the regular ones for sale, but she had just put up some that were, you know, slightly not imperfect. Like mine didn't have an elastic to go all the way around. Who cares? It was $10 off. I ended up getting it for $38. And so I ordered that, and I love it. That is my favorite planner right there. And I'll try to do a video on the different planners that I have. I've had several questions about it, so I'll try to do that before I go back to work, because I have a little bit more time there. So I'll try to get it done. I'm trying to get as many things done as I can while I, you know, when I'm awake, kind of thing. I'm sleeping like 13 hours a day. So, but anyway, I just used a few little stickers, and I put daily planner. Then I had another flare badge that said love this. This was a Maggie Holmes flare badge. And then I had a freckle fawn that said love, paper clip, and then, you know, some October afternoon little ones that says smile and everything. Now the next one is that I did was about, or the one I'm doing right now is about the gas prices. And in January, it went as low as 88.7 per liter, which it takes about 4 liters to go to do a gallon in the States, which is still quite a bit more than it is in the States, but it's so cheap. Like it was $1.30 a liter. So that's over $5 for a gallon that we were paying. Like that's just ridiculous. So I want to definitely document that. Then the one before that was a picture of me, and it was a selfie, and I had taken it at work, I think. And I just put goals of 2015, and then I'm just going to put to check my planner and check out my goals or the layout, whichever. Okay, so the next card is about my hip kit. Kits that I get every month. So I took a picture, and then I just put hip kit with those jelly bean little alphas in teal, and then I took a freckle fawn arrow that says fun, and another Maggie Holmes flare that says happy, and then I just put 2 strips of washi tape, one white and teal and the other one teal and white. And so that's going to finish up that page. Then the next one, I just had a weekly, with the Fitbit, it sends you a weekly report of how many steps you've done in a week and how many kilometers and all that. So I just took a picture of that, and then I took the washi tape that said Sunday, till today, and I made 2 strips, and then I'm going to put my card in the middle, and then I put a little label on the side, and then I'm going to put what my goal daily is at this point, which was 7,500 steps. And that's going to and then I put daily routine with the little, that's the Teresa Collins little letters. So that was that's going to finish up that card. And I only have 2 cards left. I can't believe how fast this went, because I thought I was going to have nothing to talk about. Okay, so the card that I'm working on now is still about a storm. And so I found this acetate snowflake from Chic Tags, and I'm just going to use half of it on this layout because I still have tons of snowstorm, because there's some snowstorms in February to document too. So I'll just keep the other half for that other layout. So I just put, we had come home early from work. Some people that live closer to town ended up coming in earlier because the amount that they were calling for, there's no way the people that live far could have made it home. And by the time that I should have come home from work, they sent us home, I think it was 3 instead of 6:30. So 3.5, 4 hours later, which is the time that I would have come home, there was over 3 feet of snow on the road because of the snow and stuff, and the plows had stopped going by. So there was no way that I would have made it home. So that was nice that they sent us home, and that the other people came in early for us. And because you can't leave 911 with no one there. So, and this is where I used one of those cork week or day thing, and it says Thursday because this storm happened to happen on Thursday. And then I took a picture of my blanket because that was a perfect day for this blanket, because it was cold and miserable. And then I had a little label that said snow day, and that was left over from a hip kit. I think it was November, and a little circle and another flare, and it has a little bird on it because believe me, what I dream the most about this time of year is spring, summer, and listening to the birds again. So the last card is again of Mason, and the card said happiness, and then I just put happiness is hockey. And you see him like he's right at the window. He's waiting for the players to get on the ice because he absolutely loves it. And then I just put one of the pictures that they took, the team pictures that they took inside the dressing room, because now they're very strict with the law of having the helmet on this year. So even if they win anything, they can't take their helmet off to take a team picture. So we did it inside the dressing room to make sure that they had, because half our players right now, this is their last year, they won't be playing next year. So they're done their hockey career. They're going to be too old. So my husband, who's the coach, wanted to make sure that they had a picture of their last year of hockey. So again, I took some freckle fawn arrows and I just put cute, and then and I'm talking about Mason, his obsession with hockey, so cute. And then October afternoon, little arrow, it says good times. And then there was another one that said my life, and that's pretty much it. Every time we talk to him, that's he talks about hockey, and are we going to hockey, and boom and bang, and then he says go this and go that, and he offside, icing, and he just goes through everything. So the fun thing is I went through my freckle font kit, kits, and I don't get them anymore, but I still have over a year of embellishment kits that I have not used enough. So now I have them all in a jar, and I'm going to be taking them out every month and making sure that I use them. So this is awesome. So at this point, I had stopped the camera. I kind of put all the cards where I think they're going to go. I think I might move one or two because the right card, there's two arrows from Freckle Fawn there right next to each other, and I think I might move it to the other page. And then now I'm taking my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz, and I'm just adding staples here and there just to give it an extra texture, extra dimension. And I had kind of slowed the video down so that you could see the each card, but I totally screwed up, and when I brought the cards up, I go totally off screen, so you don't even see them. So I didn't even bother leaving that in the video because you don't see anything. You just see the card going up and then off screen. So next month I'll try to remember I have to go to the left, and because that's where the view finder is. And so next month I'll try to remember to do that. And that's it. That's going to wrap up the January project life. So thanks for watching. Bye.